looking at the increase in inflation on a double digit, it has had a very retrogressive effect on me and a fellow citizens of Nigeria, in the sense that the quantum of purchasing power has reduced drastically, because when you have a monumental and drastic rapid increase in the inflation rate, your purchasing power will bear the final brunt. The mobility and efficiency to services will definitely reduce on a double retrogressive level. Nobody will deny the fact that Nigerians, as it stands as of today, have a stagnant means of financial earning. So when there have been no any preparation to manage the economic meltdown, your purchasing power will reduce, whether you like it or not. So as for me personally, it has affected me negatively, because I have to make an immediate amend to how I spend my hard-earned income without making preparation for it, because this came as a sudden attack to me. So definitely it has reduced my bargaining power, my purchasing power, and it has also affected me psychologically, because I was bewildered. The boomeranging effect is that emotionally I'm annoyed, because I never expected this government to allow this to happen. The government of the day have the onus of making sure that they have a steady flow of prices of goods and services by implementing progressive and positive fiscal policies that will cool the economic meltdown. So to me, I'm surprised, I'm crying bitterly that it affected my bargaining power and my purchasing power.
Of course, if you see what is going on right now in the country, everything just skyrocket. You understand? You know, to me, the way it affected me, there's something I went to the supermarket, I pick it a day before, as also amount of XYZ, right? Under 48 hours, come out to pick the same thing. The woman said, these are, but I just pick this thing, say yes. No, do you know what? Everybody's saying inflation rate, and everybody's just using that as a yardstick to even increase their prices. You know, they'll tell you that look at this point now, this point that just happened now. Where we used to enter, like myself, if I buy something right now and decide they just like inflation, you know, everybody just, you know, sitting on that, just to say that inflation rate. Although we know because of dollar price and all that, that's what they just killing everybody, because this is a dollar rate, that the rate is going up on every day. So everybody just using that as a yardstick to cheat people. Do you understand? That's just it. Because of dollar rate, today the price is not stable. Therefore, they can just say what you are buying right now is this. For instance, I bought a battery for 32,000. Meanwhile, my neighbor that bought the same battery after 3 or 4 days bought it at 38,000. So what is the margin? Because they said dollar jump from so and they buy in dollars. So because of dollar, this thing that is not stable, they use it as a yardstick.
This defense or argument is a watery one. It's watery in so many instances. Yes, of course, there's economic meltdown in all over the place. But the question that is begging to be answered is, to what extent have we prepared? What have we done? What are we doing? Let's use UK as a case study. The new Prime Minister Liz, immediately on assuming of office, he brought out policies to make sure to cushion up the effects of the high inflation. Now, my nation, what are they doing? What fiscal policies are they bringing to the table to make sure that the effect of the inflation on a double digit is being managed? I could say that no progressive policy, fiscal policies have been made. There is no any preparation, positive preparation that will make sure that Nigerians will be able to have the strength and energy to bear this inflation. Government have to do something with immediate effect to make sure that this inflation or the economic meltdown is managed positive so that a common man can easily see it readily. We don't need to have a microscopic eye for you to see that, to do that. Okay, government is doing that. Government should do something that a common man on the street will see that yes, definitely something is being done.
The only thing just to get that dollar stabilized. When they stabilize, everything will fall in place. That's what I just get. Let get this economy stable. Let this dollar be stabilized. As soon as it gets stabilized, everything will fall in place. Everybody is depending on it because most of the and because we are consumed nations. We are not a producing nation. So everything depends on dollar. So in as much as this dollar keep, we keep using dollar and it's not stable, there's no way we'll have a stable economy.
Actually, I went to buy some milk in kilograms, then rice also in kilograms, and the price have increased. I understood that is the inflation that made it. I had to buy lesser amount of kilograms of milk and baking powder, then with a higher big money. So the inflation have really hit my sector of baking, and we are now seriously considering upping up the price again of our finished products.
When you go to market now, something that we used to buy for 100 naira, 200, you find out that those things are no more the same price again. Okay, let me let me give you this like Maggi now. Maggi, when we talk about Maggi, Maggi, you can't get Maggi for 10 naira again. The normal price of Maggi you can get now is 15 naira and above. Just imagine, it has really affected a lot.
I know it's the failure of government. The officials in government don't know the rules of money. So you cannot be borrowing money to run a country. When you compare Nigeria with Dubai, Dubai is a company. Nigeria is just like a no man's business. Government comes in, abandon the previous programs, start their own and fail, and give excuses that they have done well because the country is not divided. We are not divided. That one is our own story. We are talking about making Nigerians rich because we have about 120 solid minerals here. We are not supposed to have poverty in Nigeria. So government have not done well.